Alright, this is going to be a quick video chart update on NSRS, North Spring Resources Corporation. Chart still uptrending, so people wanted us to do an update on what to look for now. So we're going to point out a couple things that we're watching for. This is a 5-minute chart of the last 2 days, last 2.5 days. From Wednesday, here's Wednesday over here, Thursday over here, and then Friday so far right here. So each candle represents 5 minutes worth of price action. Now, the first thing we notice about the chart is there is a nice trend going on of higher lows. You've got a higher low here, a higher low here, and a higher low here. So you can draw a trend line from this level to this level, connecting those points. So that's your main trend line to keep an eye on. It's right around, looks about 35 cents or so. And the second thing we have going on is a more intermediate trend right here with this higher low, this higher low, this higher low, and then this higher low, which started yesterday afternoon. And this trend line, while it is important for the chart, it's a shorter term trend line, and you can see it's kind of riding the wave up here. Looks like it's testing it a little bit here. Now, aside from those two trend lines, get these out of the way. This white line you see here is a 20-minute simple moving average. So it averages the prices of NSRS for each last 20 minutes, dating back over the last couple days. And you can see that NSRS has been following this 20-minute moving average to new highs, and then when it breaks below it, it really kind of breaks down hard. You can see this happened yesterday early in the morning. The moving average was at 35. It broke below it, traded down to 30. So that's a 15% drop below it. Again, here the moving average was at 39 and then broke down to trade at 35. So, that's a 10% drop. And then here, when it broke below it, midday yesterday at 38 and traded down to 32, that's another 15% drop. So the 20-minute simple moving average is definitely acting as support, and some people seem to be using it as a sell signal for when NSRS drops below this moving average. But overall, the thing to notice is that it's in a nice uptrend. It's sloping up, so that's healthy action. Now, we have this high yesterday on NSRS of 43 cents, and today so far it hasn't been able to break above it. So that's the first step that people who are playing this from the long side need to see happen. They want to see a breakout above 43 cents. That'll signal further momentum and likely target a move to 50. Now, stepping back and looking at a daily chart for a moment, you can see it's just kind of been a lot of straight up action. But the thing we want to bring your attention to is the volume. Only 6 million shares traded yesterday compared to 33 million the day before that and 54 million the day before that. So, only about 15-18% of the volume today compared to yesterday so far. Now it is the last day of the year, so a lot of people probably just taking the day off. But generally what you want to see when the price is increasing, you want to see higher volume confirming the price increase. So that's something to watch. If it breaks 43 cents today, you want to see on your 5-minute chart, you want to see it break 43 cents on a volume bar like this over here, 2 million shares or so. That'll really kind of confirm the breakout. Overall, we've seen these plays go from, 20 cents up past $1 before. Can it happen again? With these guys, anything can happen. But the thing we want to point out is when it did make that move up to $1, this is AMWI we're talking, which is being run by the same people who are doing NSRS. It also finished that day at 26 cents. So it was literally up 100% and then closed the day down 80%. So you need to be really, really, really careful. Make sure you're selling on the way up and locking in profits and using things like the 20-minute moving average as support, or using some trend lines like the one we showed earlier as support as well. Because if you're just buying and hoping and holding on to it and hoping for the best, you might get lucky, but you're going to run yourself into trouble in the long run. So net takeaway, needs to break above 43 cents and needs to hold above this trend line here, which looks today like it's going to be around 35 cents or so. Yeah, 34, 35 cents. And Tuesday, the next day of trading, this will probably, be around 36 cents if you imagine it over here. So overall, the chart is still very much in shape, but keep your eye on the volume. You want to see higher volume come in, and you want to see this 43-cent high get taken out. That'll set the stage for a move to 50. Below 35, you could be in trouble, and the chart would really take a step back. It wouldn't be broken, as there's still this key support here at 30 cents from the low yesterday morning, which seemed to be a pretty good low. A lot of volume traded there, as evidenced by, right here around the morning. So 35 cents and 30 cents are your key support levels. And eventually what you'll see, if it breaks out and then, pulls back to 40 or something like it did earlier today, then that'll become the new support to watch. So you'll have the 30-cent level, the 35-cent level, and the 40-cent level. Yeah, it may just seem like we're picking every 5 cents, but we're not just taking those levels because it's every 5 cents. We're taking them because they've proved to be significant on the chart. So hopefully this video gives you a better understanding of what to be watching from a technical perspective on NSRS moving forward.